Hello everyone, welcome to the Samurai Punk KILLBUG Dev Tournament.
This is for the Migwa Steam event.
This is for Migwa Steam. Happy Games Week, everyone. We're going to introduce ourselves.
Oh.
Who are you?
I thought we were looking at the screen. I'm Nick. I was the designer on the game, and I'm the managing director at Samurai Punk. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm Liv. I'm the community manager. That's me.
I'm Claire. I did some additional programming on the game.
Sweet. So I think we're just gonna like smash some high scores.
Yeah, we're just going to basically
Yeah.
be A tier, S tier, S tier even.
This game is proof
plus.
that we have no idea how high the limit is for the skill set.
Yeah, people have gone absolutely
Right.
insane with this
We're
game.
gonna embarrass ourselves and do as best we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We also don't have an optimal setup, so be kind to us, please.
Sure.
This mouse is.
We handicapped ourselves.
Yeah,
Just had to.
we had to. We're too good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like that mindset.
Okay.
Alrighty. I guess I'm the
You can
lucky
do the first round.
first.
So we should at least aim to beat the high score that's on this computer.
Oh, I will not be able to do that. I'm telling you right now, that's not happening.
Yeah, so everyone can know we're playing on the official Samurai Punk account, which currently has 102,000.
Our last score was 75, bro.
Wow.
We were testing.
We
We were testing. Alrighty.
We should also beat my high score.
You can try.
It shows how when I
We're
last played.
like 500,000, aren't you?
Oh, I was only 108.
Ah,
I'm not that good at the game.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so I
Awful.
feel like that's a
Considering we've got, what is it? What can I get listed?
global. You gotta go to global.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Yes.
14.
We have a high bar to work towards.
Yeah.
So, Liv, while you start playing, I guess we should introduce what KILLBUG is to anyone who doesn't know what the game is.
Yeah. Sure.
So, you go,
I'll go.
make the
You-
shooting happen.
You take it away.
And yeah, so KILLBUG is a.
Oh, the keyboard did the thing again. No.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I got time. You can survive. There we go.
Hey.
The keyboard likes to go to
An
sleep.
additional handicap.
Yeah.
Is what you get.
Keyboard is going to go to sleep occasionally, and we'll be fine.
That's okay.
We do have a fallback though. Yes, KILLBUG is a super fast vertical FPS where you murder endless waves of ravenous insects with your trusty weapons. You have a gun and a sword, and there's a bunch of hidden abilities, and you're slowly as you play, learn all the different techniques. It's a single arena with a single global leaderboard, so it's very competitive. I think that's the best. I don't know, I've had to really have to verbally pitch the game also. So the game starts off, kind of easy. Making it look easy anyway. And you work your way up to harder and harder insects, bosses, tougher enemies, and it just turns into a completely overwhelming mess.
Incredibly
Yeah.
overwhelming.
So we'll point out some of the tricks. For the total beginner, Liv is already exhibiting that you can air dash by using the sword. So the melee weapon is also how you get some speed. Ooh, you got an achievement.
Ooh,
Yeah, this account hasn't played since the achievements were added, so we apologize.
There'll be a lot of that.
There's a lot of Steam pop-ups. But we should get edit those out. And yeah, so the weapons, basically the idea is that you sort of utilize these simple tools at your disposal to gain an advantage. When you probably can do some tricks.
Oh, sorry, I'm not very tricky.
Oh, do you
Oh
want
no,
to
we
turn on
got
arachnophobia mode?
Hold on.
This is I guess we're featuring some accessibility options we have in the game, but Liv does not like spiders.
I hate them. You
Uh,
can remove the legs, or you can remove legs and eyes,
Yeah.
which is what.
and you can
we're
see we
gonna
have
do.
for people with first-person motion sickness or any kind of first-person nausea, we have a lot of settings for them, and then people who don't like hit flashes and stuff, we can also turn off all that. And the hit stop is more camera animation, so because we have a range of people who dislike different things in the team.
Yes, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So there's quite a few options.
Yeah. And we've got
Oh
some
no,
more
the
stuff.
keyboard. Not again. Oh no. This keyboard will be the death of us. That's okay. I'll give it another go.
It drops out after a second.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't do this with my computer, but oh well. Add some spice. Why not?
Yeah.
Make it even harder.
Yeah, so if you die, you gotta restart. So Liv's got a certain amount of health, and she can recover it by using her melee weapon as well. So not yet another reason to use melee.
You also reload when you.
And to get ammo back to the gun, you can see the little yellow bar on the side, which is the tutorial for the game now.
Yeah.
The gun is draining ammo as it shoots, but it instantly reloads if you get a melee if you land any melee hit, you'll get instant reload. You simply can't do a little flick animation. So this is cool. This station. You should reflect some of the projectiles and school them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. So the sword can also reflect projectiles. You can knock the melee or the exploding enemies away. So those little fireflies will explode if you shoot them, but if you melee them, they'll fly away. Which is very important because those things, even late game, can be quite painful.
Let's hope I can get to some late
You
game
can
stuff
get-
and
you can
actually show
You can
people.
get to beetles at least. You can get puff ladybugs.
With this mouse? We'll see.
What's wrong with the mouse?
I hate this mouse. I have a vendetta against this mouse.
It's okay.
And because you get health back from the enemies, the centipedes become like basically walking health packs.
Yeah.
They're good to keep around.
You
You
should,
need to boost your
you
health.
should get the spider eggs. There's spiders are quite a tough enemy, and if you don't get the eggs in time, they'll hatch. But you also do get extra points for killing them. So the way this game is scored is that every enemy is worth a sort of flat amount of points. So it can be a bit of a trade-off to like stay alive for longer. If you're not, if you're not very good at the game, to kill the spider eggs before they hatch. Also, if you don't like spiders, it can be helpful to kill
Just eradicate them all before they
them.
That's my strategy. It was very hard for me to play this game before there was the arachnophobia mode. And to market this game.
Oh, the slugussies.
Slugussi. Is that kind of swearing? Are they going to be mad at us?
That's not, I don't know if that's,
That's
swearing.
not swearing.
I was
That's
told,
just...
we were told, this is very hard. You can't tell we're Australian. And there's not only the audience for this event,
True.
it's a global platform.
Very true.
It's very hard for us not to swear. But we were told we need to try and
Try out.
reduce it.
They didn't say, did they say eliminate entirely or just reduce?
They said just keep it to a minimum.
Okay.
That instinct.
That's the best thing to do.
I won't say who is censoring us, but we'll do our best. Yeah, so the slugs that come out of the holes in
They
the
come
walls.
out of the slug hole.
They come to the slug holes, and those. Oh, nice. The slugs leave that like trail of poison behind, so killing them early
That's
is
a
good.
slug
If you
hole
wanna,
right there.
yeah.
Beautiful.
If you don't kill them, you get that trail, and it can be pretty annoying. But you know, in KILLBUG, one of the most important things is staying off the ground if you want to survive.
The big boy.
Have you never jumped yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you should.
Bam.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Pro game.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use the sword to knock yourself off the ground by jumping and meleeing ground like a rocket jump and like click, and it activates the power on the gun. So you can instead of you didn't weren't meant to
I
bloodshot.
bloodshot accidentally. That's okay. Bam.
Oh, you made it to Beatles. That's good. That's good.
Bam.
So you're saying your high score is 45,000?
47.
Your personal high score?
Which I got a couple hours ago.
That's good with me. Mine's like 57 or something.
Here's your chance, Claire. You gotta grind all the stuff. Nick, you want to talk about where you got kind of the inspiration for the game? Like where it came from, or?
Sure. I mean, I wanted to make just like a really, really simple FPS. I had a pitch for a game which I can't talk about because it might be involved. But I was working on another game, or I was thinking about doing another game, and then I hadn't made up this idea for like, what if you're killing bugs on like a plant to protect the plant, and I was like, well, that would just really be like a sort of simple little like arena shooter. So it's like, I haven't made an arena shooter ever, and I haven't made a shooter in a while. Like our last real shooter was Screen Cheat. American Dream doesn't really count, well, despite there being a lot of shooting. Oh, nice. There was, not a lot of shooting, but not a lot of like shooter gameplay. So yeah, I wanted to make a little shooter. And I wanted to keep it really small, so I just tried to make a little arena and some enemies. I knew bugs. The reason it's bugs, besides it being like killing bugs in a plant environment, was because bugs are really easy to animate. So I think nearly every bug in the game has procedural animation. They don't actually have like, they have rigs, but they don't have like can animation. So again, I was just trying to like basically cut corners and utilize like the skills I had, which is more like design and gameplay programming and stuff. My art was pretty out of date, so that's why I went with sort of a lower fidelity. I hadn't really done art in a while. And yeah, at a certain point the game was kind of fun, so I brought it to the team and we were like, we should make this a real thing. I know Mitch, our composer, really wanted to do some gross music for it. You can hear that now. I'm not sure if the game is the volume. We can't hear the game super well because we need to have it down for the microphone. But yeah, you probably hear the
Squishy sounds.
squishy sounds, the yucky
Good
music.
squish.
I think Mitch was inspired by Vermintide, one of the references. So, any Vermintide fans out there, I am a fan of. They have that really good, like, gross, scary, thumping tunes, and that was kind of one of the inspirations. But we wanted to get obviously more buggy influence in there. And then obviously, Devil Daggers was a big influence because while I was figuring out what the game was, so the main thing I worked on really was just the like core shooting and melee mechanics for a long time. I didn't really know how I was going to format it, like whether it was going to be a roguelike or a wave-based thing that you just sort of finished a few waves and then stopped, or if it was going to be like a level-based game. But I had time constraints, so that's why I wanted sort of like just endless wave with a single hand-designed set of enemies. And Devil Daggers is obviously the pinnacle of that genre, I think. And despite a lot of comparisons to Ultra Kill, I haven't played like an hour of Ultra Kill.
It's not Ultra Kill.
Yeah. No, you know, people have the same wavelengths for sure. I'm not sure what people identify as being similar. Oh, the melee healing. I definitely remember that from Ultra Kill. It's like, so that was definitely where I thought of that from. Like, there was not a wholly original idea. But I think
what?
Mosquitoes
Out
too.
of nowhere.
No, it was right in front of you.
I didn't.
I saw those projectiles.
Yeah.
Well, we've got it recorded,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, okay.
Someone can rewind.
36,000 was only just below the high score that I got earlier, so I'm happy with that. I'm improving overall.
I'll play, and then Claire can talk about what she was doing on the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sit here, or do you want to?
I'll sit there, yeah.
Okay.
We'll rearrange.
Or
wanna check?
reshuffle. I want my chair. But that's annoying. I'll just sit on this chair.
It's a very,
There you go.
people probably can't tell on the video because it's so like long. It's
Yeah.
a very small room. Where
It's not a yeah.
this is our like storage / meeting room at our office. Oh, the keyboard!
Oh no.
You ruined me!
The Windows key.
No, it'll
Oh,
there we go.
there
We're
we
good. We're good. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna play my game the way I play all games with a game mouse is constantly.
Oh my God.
I'm joking. I'm sorry. For anyone who gets motion sick from that, I apologize.
I hate this.
Light spikes. Yeah. So I'm gonna be deeply focused. So now, if you want me to ruin my score, now's the time to ask me questions.
Yeah, Claire. Did you want to talk about your experience working on the game?
Yeah. Oh, well, I have to remember what I. It's
It was a whole 3 months ago.
yeah, that's a long time. I guess probably one of the main things I was working on, like the controller stuff and the rebinding and the menus. And they all kind of intertwine together, trying to get controller support working.
I mean, making the leaderboard's not terrible.
Oh yeah, the leaderboard.
If any of the beta testers watch this, I doubt that before Claire started working on the game, the leaderboards were very bare bones, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of bugs. Not real bugs.
Inspiration for the leaderboard, I guess, came from is it Hyperdeep?
Hyperdemon
Yeah.
has the classy leaderboards, yeah.
The overview global and friends was very heavily inspired by those games. I did like the showing your friends' scores along with your scores was like a nice competitive touch without just being like, oh, here's the number one score and like
Oh, and then you get ruined, yeah.
yeah.
I think
It's just
comparing
like,
yourself to your
here's your next
friends is
Yeah,
definitely...
here's the achievable things that
Yeah.
your friends got.
Maybe
And you
unless
know
your friend
them.
is number one.
Yeah, true. Then you're just screwed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we had a phase where we had like a Devil Daggers sort of internal office competition between a few of us. And the reason I wanted to get better was to beat my friends, not to beat the global score. We knew we were doomed for that. That was never going to happen.
I was never.
But I could beat my friends, that was important.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that you worked on Claire that was heavily requested by players, like rebinding and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, rebinding was like something that I'd already worked on in Just Sucks, so it was good to get in. It was just different input system, so it had its own challenges.
previous action stealth game, Justice Sucks, published by Tiny Build. Get it now on Steam. Yeah, it's on everything.
It's not everything. It's not
Yeah.
everything.
Stealth action, action stealth. Stealth action is the genre name. Oh, slugs. I'm really struggling to aim the snipe with this mouse.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's just like a little bit too fiddly. But I can do plenty of melees, that's fine. The good thing about the Bloodshot is that it has auto aim. So
Yes. Bloodshot is great. That's so satisfying.
I'm still worried that it's too strong, but like the community has proved to me that the Bloodshot was never the problem. It was the stomping all along.
That ground smash.
The ground smash cheese in.
They love to.
Which I don't actually know how to do, but they can chain ground smashes.
Yeah, it's kind of like you smash and then you double jump or shoot at the ground so that you hover back up again and then you smash again. And then you shoot at the ground.
Nutsy.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I thought it was a-
Sorry, I'm nearly done.
A melee jump afterwards. But
Maybe.
the
Okay, no.
8,000.
Oh, get your head in the game.
I'm gonna take one more run. This guy's turn. It was long. It was very bad.
This is why I warmed up before.
Yeah.
So it's not to embarrass myself. No, I'm very bad at this game too.
I mean, even though we have a health system, like you can go from success to failure very quickly.
Yes, yeah.
That's like because devil daggers, they have 1 health at all times, right?
Yep.
And I was like, there was a long time in this game's development where I was like, health systems make the game like a little bit more accessible and a little bit easier. But then I really love the tension of being at 1 health and playing on like that moment. The longer you stay alive at 1 health, the more exciting the game is. So
Yeah.
Well, there is that with the Bloodshot.
exactly, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted the Bloodshot to like drain you down and bring you closer to death. Can't kill you though. You can't kill yourself with that attack.
Yeah. Yeah, a big part of the game is definitely the feeling of constantly being on a razor's edge of like I could die at any moment. You kind of everything's clenched at every round.
Every part of your body.
Every part of your body is clenched when you play this game, and that is what's so great about it. I do wonder whether the top players.
That's the move. There it is. That's the double one.
Did you do it?
I think I did. I only chained 2 in a row though. Yeah. Look, not on this mouse.
Yeah, I do wonder whether the top players are able to relax when they're in the early stages. I'm stressed
sure.
immediately. Like, as soon as I start playing, I am in the zone, or attempting to be. But I think if you're a top player, you've gotten far enough that the early stages are like,
I mean,
I get to sip my tea while I do
the
this.
Ladybug stage, I'm definitely very like, this is okay. I'm just playing
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah.
Though the amount of playtesting it is, like there are people the first 100 runs or so, the Ladybugs are still a threat. The early huntsman spiders are still a threat.
Yeah.
It's harder to tell without legs, but the first spiders are huntsmans, and they get
Maybe
switched.
we should turn them off just so that you can see the spiders. Now that I'm not
You gonna
playing,
be okay?
Yeah, now that I'm not playing, I can.
Yeah.
I can.
I need to, hopefully my keyboard doesn't drop out on me.
Oh yeah, I really hate
Keep
that.
using
Yeah.
the mouse bit.
So I need the keyboard to drop out again. Yep. That should work perfectly. I think I did it like that. Yeah, so they'll get switched out. So a lot of the enemies have like a tiered upgrade at a certain point. So the bees will get switched out for wasps, the huntsmen get switched out for redbacks, not black widows, whatever people say online.
It's an
Yeah.
Australian
The
game.
code, well, every reference to them says redback.
Yeah.
Alright? This game is Australian. We don't have some insects. Our bees aren't yellow for a start. Our bees are black. The native bees are black. I don't think we have this kind of centipede in Australia either. That's just the scary one.
Yeah. They kind of look like earwigs as well.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. Woo. They also kind of suck.
Earwigs are like a thing
Ooh,
of
I should have added earwigs to the game.
I don't know why, as a child, they were like my greatest fear because I thought that they would literally crawl on my ears and do
Well,
something.
they're called earwigs for a reason.
Yeah, but
That's because they're in your ear right now.
yeah,
So the cool thing about bugs is they're really cute and cool, and then also gross.
yeah.
Which makes them a perfect video game enemy. Because they're yucky. Ooh.
Speaking of yucky, we have spider legs now.
Oh
And
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah. Oh, and now it's just like boiling. Hopefully it's
Oh
fine.
my gosh.
No! Oh! I knocked the
What
melee.
is this?
I knocked the
Same
melee
as
in
last
front of me, and then I got killed by it. What do we have time? Oh yeah, we'll do one more because that was bad.
This is your last chance.
Yeah.
You need to.
We've got enough time for all of us to do like 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So I Claire's gonna just like do a behemoth run.
I don't think I've ever got. Actually, no. Maybe I've once got behemoth.
I can't remember.
Sorry, not behemoth. That's the eternal man.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
Caprios. Yeah. Caprios. Yes. A lot of the bugs had like working titles, where we didn't have names for them. The behemoth, which was Caprios, is always meant to be very big. That was part of the just like I want to have a really big enemy. Because when I added the tapeworms, do we call them tapeworms?
They are tapeworms.
Yeah. I remember some of the like public name checkers, like the hive, which got renamed to
It's a lava hive.
Lava Hive. Yeah.
Yeah. What were we calling it before?
Lava blossom.
Just
Lava,
lava.
maybe.
And then it was very clear that people thought of it as like a beehive-y type thing. So I just wanted to use the colloquialism that people had come up with. For it.
Yeah. It also took me ages to not refer to the game as Bug Game because you called it Bug Game for so long.
Have we actually announced ever the working title?
I don't believe
Because
so.
people have said the working title
As a joke.
as a joke.
Yes. Which, I
For
mean,
sure.
that proves that it would have been a good title because people came up with it on their own.
People who was too funny.
Untitled book game.
That was the working title. Untitled Bug Game.
But yeah, the title that Nick had for a while was A Bug's Death. Which,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah. And then, but I think I
6
still
months,
called
you
it.
mean?
I called it Bug Game.
We didn't rename it to KILLBUG for a long time.
Yeah, and we also came up with KILLBUG really early in the naming process.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And then
We weren't sure.
we circled and went every which way and then came back to it.
Names are hard.
It is really difficult.
Hard to just like summarize what the game's about and also have it not sound lame. And,
Yeah.
You know, what do you do in KILLBUG? Well, you kill bug. It should be called KILLBUGs with a Z. Let's be real. With this art style, put a Z on it.
Yeah, for sure. That's a missed opportunity. A lot of the reviews for the game say, it does exactly what it says on the tin, which is exactly what you want.
Yeah, but we had Bug's Death. People would be like, oh, well, there's no references to Pixar's 2002 movie, A Bug's Life, so I'm pretty upset.
Very true.
We could have called it Bugdom 3.
That's good.
I still like slaying mantis.
That's good.
I-
That's a nice one.
That's what it's called in my heart. In my heart of hearts, it's slaying mantis.
It's...
Yeah, the centipedes also get faster the more segments you remove from their body.
When they're just the head, they're the biggest.
It's terrifying.
And you also can't instantly kill.
You
the
can't
bug
instantly kill it.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, you have to remove all the other segments.
Which means that it's going to be real fucking fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you manage to bomb the big one, actually, I think the little ones and the big ones always have the same top speed. It's just that the big ones, you can also get a lot of help from them, so you really want to get the bodies. And then they just turn around and attack you.
They're not aggro until you.
They'll aggro if you get really close.
Do they actually?
Yeah, if you get really close. But their minimum range increases the more damage they are as well. So if you've already basically if you get close and then attack them, and you've killed half of their body, they're going to aggro because they are pissed. But it's sort
As
of
it would be.
it's like the most intelligent enemy in the game.
Mm.
Well, I think the spiders actually have flanking behaviors. So subtle, but not very good ones. I clearly learned nothing from working on AI, and Justice sucks. I just suck being a stealth game and do a lot of fiddly stuff. Okay, we're into Beetle Town. It's good. Improving. Only 13,000. It's very bad.
Better than your last two runs.
I know.
Yeah.
Caprios is about 80,000, right? I would love to get to Caprios.
Okay, definitely have done.
I would love to get to Caprios and then die. I think that would be hype.
Just so that everyone can see it before.
This wave of beetles, I think this is wave 14. It's quite a few, but
The ground smash is very satisfying.
yeah, it's enough damage to get to the bottom. Ooh, we're into Red Sky, stage 1. Oh, fuck, that means. Gosh, I'm swearing.
That
Sorry,
was the first.
sorry,
That was the first, I think.
Australian
I
government.
don't think so.
First F word.
Shh,
Yeah.
we tried.
Damn.
They can, well, actually, they can edit them out.
Yeah.
We're not doing the editing. Okay. Take one. And then you got it in one sweep though before, didn't you?
It was very, very clean.
Live showed
It's
off.
always satisfying.
There we go. We got it.
Because I just hate all of the tiny spiders that spawn. So
Yeah.
I have to, it's my one goal. I have to get rid of it. Then it's satisfying when you get a clean run.
You get a
Very
nice
down the middle.
safe. Sorry, now I need to get the eggs.
Oh, man.
And these are just still just huntsman eggs though, they're not bed back eggs.
Yeah. And they're not the 3-tier,
Ooh.
3-cluster eggs. Yeah.
Oh, the triples, yeah. I'm very glad about the egg system. I was gonna have the eggs hanging from the sky on webs.
I'm so glad.
Then
Ooh.
Liv was too triggered.
Yeah, I
by
was like, I will not.
it was.
work with
I did it. I did it on my
They just
own.
feel like infinitely long.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
oh.
really
If
yucky.
they came down
Yeah.
like, on a web,
Yeah,
I
it
would
was,
actually cry.
I wanted the eggs to like sort of like pus and explode, and then I feel like I really want to make a horror game, but I don't actually like horror games. It's very strange. Ooh, hello.
This could have very easily been
Not full horror.
We could have taken it further.
Getting back into the groove. I needed centipede. Okay,
Nice.
we're alright.
Good day for this day.
Take account of the fact that bugs often lose limbs and just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can have some
Oh, God,
limb
that's
loss mechanics.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you play as a character with lots of legs. It's the reverse, right? You're the tank. You play as the centipede.
Mm.
Yeah.
You
Very
really
interesting.
stunk.
Yeah. Oh, Reese, who's working on the Isopod game, really needs to implement bug dismemberment. His games are too wholesome. But people's context, I'm sure people have played Whipped. Another classic
yeah.
Australian game that he's working on an Isopod game. That's public knowledge.
Yeah.
You can look at his tweets on X.
Oh god, don't give me
Oh, triple X.
No.
Ah! Spiders!
I lied, I'm not okay.
I'm killing them,
Oh,
I'm killing them,
God.
it's fine.
It's just when they all explode all at once, it's like an overwhelming surge.
Of spiders.
It's too much. Legs, so many legs. And they're so spindly and jittery. And,
Yeah, do you find the redbacks less scary than the huntsmans?
Yes, the huntsman's are.
I wonder if it's because we see a lot more huntsmans in real life. Because redbacks aren't common unless you live in the country.
Yeah.
Whereas like huntsmans, you get them in the city.
Huntsman's. Oh, God.
And they're not, the best bit about a huntsman is they're not even a threat. They just eat bugs, they're not poisonous.
But they look so horrific.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
like
we're at wasps
sitting
now.
in the corner of your
Oh,
corner of
God.
your room.
They just find the nooks.
Uh,
and
yeah.
the crannies.
Sitting in
And
the
then they
door
wait.
handle of your car.
Oh god! And wait, it's getting warmer weather now, so I love summer, but I know it comes with the threat of
Yeah.
spiders everywhere, and I hate that.
I think the worst part is like going into a room where you know one is. And it's not where it was.
It's not where it was. It's
Can't
gone.
find it.
And then you just move out. Burn your house down.
Okay.
Because that's not.
Sell you.
I've bloodshotted myself almost to death.
Oh god.
Not good, not good, not good.
You need
And I've got-
centipedes.
Been killing those centipedes.
I know, I've been killing them with the wrong attack though.
You're a long one there.
Yeah. We're
There you
fine.
go.
We're fine, we're
There you
fine.
go.
Back to full.
Easy.
Almost. It was
Almost.
touch and go there for a moment. Oh!
Yeah, almost.
I'm just bloodshotting too much, but it was so good for getting the hives. I needs it for the hives. And also, I have not been keeping these slugs under control.
A lot of pus.
A lot of slug lucies around.
Full of slugs on top of each other.
Oh god. You got the black stuff.
Are we a double tapeworm? I think we're a double tapeworm.
What?
And black. And.
Dark eggs and double
Shoot.
tapeworm.
It's not good. Oh no, I forgot. I added the thing so that the tapeworm fights back.
I think you missed one.
I think you missed one too.
No, I didn't.
Oh no.
Why would you doubt me?
Sorry. I'm sabotaging you. Almost. Oh,
That's right. There's still little tiny spiders. I'm sorry,
no.
Luke.
that's
It's
fine.
from the other
Gotta
one.
get the other one.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know how to cheese it. You can attack it from below. Oh!
No, please.
Need to get off the ground.
This is where I start to panic, and I'm like, I have to get up.
Well, the tapeworm is also a health source, so you shouldn't panic too much. Okay. Well, the blood.
Getting up there.
The
3 times.
oh, that's too much. Oh, these are the extra health ones. Shoot.
Oh no. So you finished this tapeworm.
No, I didn't get this one. Can I still rocket off it? I can. Thank God. I wasn't sure if you could rocket jump off a dead tapeworm. They have slightly different properties. They don't do damage anymore, which is very kind. Sorry about this.
Oh god, those legs were.
Yeah, they were real jam. My procedural animation not very good, turns out. Oh, wasps. Okay.
64,000.
Okay, we're doing it. Are we gonna get to Caprios? We're at rhino beetles.
Right.
We're at upgrade of the beetle. You don't really get
I forget about
them. Well, because you need to get far.
that.
We also we only just added them in the latest update.
They're really pretty.
They got that nice
Shine.
shine.
You're
I think it's pearlescent.
changes colour.
It looks like a car.
Changes colour as you interact with the light. pinks and purples. Oh,
I got the health back and I wasted it.
scary.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna do it.
You can
That's
heal
Caprios.
off it. What are you
Oh
doing?
yeah, what am I doing?
Oh,
I'm not thinking.
God.
I'm just thinking about killing.
Purple.
Oh,
God.
I said I wanted to get to
You have to be
Caprios
able
and
to
die.
show- Okay, there we go.
I wanted to show off Caprios. I don't.
Caprios the Deceiver.
I'm gonna let it play
He's a big bug god.
because I think for time we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Because things cool down just a little bit here.
These are
Those
nice little a brief respite
Um,
so you can take in the glory of Caprios.
I could have got killed by its claw actually,
Got a big laser.
and it's gonna kill me.
Beautiful.
Okay, that was a good run. I'm glad. I'm happy.
7,800.
Ready to be underwhelmed?
There was a wait. There's a the death message is wrong. No, I shouldn't see bugs.
Oh, what? No!
I
You
should
saw nothing. It's
Let's
fine.
say tap Caprios' laser.
Oh, God.
It's okay.
That's interesting.
Alrighty.
I know where to go to fix it though.
There we
Oh,
go.
it's
We're
back.
fine. Okay.
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 So
Alrighty.
I'll just tell them
Return.
to edit out some technical difficulties are avoided.
We're back.
That keyboard. I think it's just because it's too far away from the computer.
Claire is at the helm.
I'm not going to tell everyone the brand of this Bluetooth keyboard, but it's not great.
It works well with my computer, but at long range, it doesn't seem to like
Yeah, it could just be the range. I don't know.
Alright.
Do you have any extreme phobias of enemies in this gameplay?
Yeah, how do you feel about the bugs?
I mean, I don't really like the spiders, but it's like, I'm not, like, it's not a real spider in the room with me, so.
Yeah, the threat is not real.
Yeah.
What about you, Nick? Was there anything that while you were working on it, you were like, this might be too much?
The Slug Lucy, for sure. But that turned out to be funnier than it was gross.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be really gross, but then it just turned out to be funny.
I think if
I'm
the
really
slug
bad at
holes had some sort of secretion.
Oh,
as
I
they
could
were
fix that.
emerging, I don't think it's necessary.
Like a little cuddle.
Yeah, if it.
Okay,
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't want to go into too much detail about
Yeah,
that.
they could have bled. I have blood turned off right now for performance reasons. It's the blood dropping on the ground. Like, it's a little slow. Well, not, we're recording two different streams at the moment, so. The enemies, I find centipedes really gross. Like, though I don't think I quite nailed our centipedes. I think they could be grosser. I feel like I just tried to push the grossness of everything.
There is a bit of delay with this keyboard.
Yeah, there is. That's our excuse. There's a
Yeah.
bit of delay. Yeah. There's
It's
latency.
not optimal.
So I'm like, I felt like I was going sideways before. I'm like, I'm guessing
You
I'll
get
forwards.
used to it. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the spiders. I don't really have an issue with spiders actually. I think they're cool. They're kind of edgy.
What about spiders in real life? Would you like hold
Oh,
a big ass tarantula?
no, I
or
don't feel
something?
No.
No. It's
When
the,
people are like, here, eat one. It's
but I've had
Friday.
that at
I
like
don't
a
want to
zoo.
see it.
They feel like the big spiders.
But do you have touched these
Yeah,
spiders?
I've done it. I don't like
Oh,
it.
okay.
It's not a fun experience though.
They're very
It's
fuzzy.
yeah, fuzzy and pointy. I've definitely touched a lot of like big bugs. And yeah, the bigger they are, the more you're like, am I holding a stick that's moving?
Yeah.
It's really strange.
It's like
They're
when
so
you-
light. They're not even there.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
you can feel them,
Oh,
their
God.
presence there.
It's like when you squash a fly or something and
Mm.
it's like just too big. It's just big enough that you
Like a
know
march fly.
you've ended a life.
Yeah.
It's like that was not. That's
Yeah,
too
once
big. I like
things
that.
get too big, like squishing things is a
Yeah.
different experience.
It's like, yeah, this feels wrong.
Yeah, I think I missed some gross bug opportunities. You kill them so fast, you know. It's like
Yeah.
the spy that was inspired by bloatfly.
That's why the rocket jump is so hard, is because
on this keyboard.
the delay.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
I melee before I jump, so I just waste my melee because I'm still on the ground.
Actually, that is input buffered. I guess it's not input buffered enough for this keyboard.
And probably because I'm like probably doing it still a little bit too early.
Yeah, the bloatfly, they're actually the lava hives. I don't know, Google bloatfly lava, but they're really yucky. They're,
Yeah,
they're not that big in real life, but they are quite large for what they are. Bloatflies themselves, not, they're a fly, they're not the grossest, but yeah, the lava, just like they have little pointy bits coming out of them. That's the projectiles, or like the...
Yeah, I still haven't looked it up because I don't want to see.
Originally they fired little...
How do you see on the keyboard?
I don't know how to reconnect it,
Oh, okay.
because we have to fully disconnect it.
Oh, I took the thingy out. It
Yeah.
should be under the bottom of it.
We can do a quick switcheroo.
Um,
We can edit this out as well. 37 minutes. What thing?
oh, you unplugged it.
Yeah.
Oh, just do. Can I do it here?
I'm gonna have to alt
Have
tab.
to disconnect.
Can you get it? Press Windows. There you go.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's quicker than I anticipated.
Okay.
We're back
We'll
again.
put them in the 30s. This is editing. Okay.
Okay, I think that's better.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm actually like jumping when I jump. There we go. Nice.
Okay.
I think the tapeworm actually had a good inspiration. There's these ancient, I don't know if they're crustaceans or they're bugs, but they're like an Arctic bug that have these like pincer mouths and they're really hairy, and they look like an alien. So I used those as a reference for the tapeworm because I wanted them to have that sort of like, I wanted the tendrils to, because I couldn't do hair. I could render hair, but I tried it. It didn't look so good. Ideally, the tentacles are actually meant to be hairy, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
Look at the
would
original
make it
concept
gross.
art that I did. Yeah. Yeah. The tapeworms ended up just being like threatening rather than gross and threatening.
Yeah, and they're kind of cool.
Yeah.
They're kind of just like, it's a bit of a wow moment when they emerge. I guess the face
Yeah.
tentacles are kind of the gross part of it.
But yeah, there was that's this bug that had these like
Mm-hmm.
pincer mouths and it's really hairy, and it had that like ribbed long body.
That's horrific.
Yeah. I think it's like an Arctic worm. I think they're quite old, very ancient. You know, should put in the game is horseshoe crabs.
What's a horseshoe?
They're really old, but they're like we should have extended to crabs, you know, basically. There's a lot of gross crabs out there actually.
I don't like
Coconut
crabs.
crabs.
Crabs are too close to spiders.
Are they the ones with the really long legs?
Coconut crabs are the ones that walk on the land,
That's messed up.
and then they do every year they like migrate across an island, and they really upset a lot of the people who live there because they're like, why is this crab in my house? And it's
Oh god.
and they're like
Painful.
half a kilo to 2 kilos each. You know?
Surprise crab
Yeah.
invasion.
Well, everyone knows it's coming and everyone hates it. I only know this because Syrian, our old art director, used to live in a place that had these crabs.
Really?
So he was like, no, they're gross.
Oh.
They don't look too bad, but then when you realize how big they are, and you don't really think about having a crab in your bed,
Oh no!
you
That's
know, or like
terrifying.
it's why is there a crab in the toilet?
God. I'm so upset that I have this knowledge now. That's awful.
But yeah, imagine if insects were bigger and more like just like a
And,
dog,
but you could
I
shoot them
wouldn't
with a
go
gun
outside.
and a knife.
big enough. Yeah, and you could shoot them with a gun.
Australia doesn't really have guns, by the way. Unless you have one.
Yeah, this is a fantasy game.
yeah.
Fancy land.
Most people do not leave their house.
I think
and
if I tried to get a Mac
shoot
10
guns.
in Australia, I would be put in prison.
Yes, yeah.
So why do you need a Mac 10?
If the bugs were this big though.
Yeah.
You would have far more.
Ironically, all our bugs are very small.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I've seen some pretty big spiders, but
Just huntsmen.
it's not as often as you think.
The scarier they are, the smaller they are. Like, funnel webs are tiny.
Yeah, true. And like, is it white tip of funnel web? Or is
White
that
tail?
White
White
tail.
tail?
They're also tiny though.
Yeah, they're also
They're like proper dangerous.
Yeah. But
They
like,
were bigger.
redbacks
easier.
tiny. Redbacks aren't that dangerous, but they're not aggressive like funnel webs. Yeah, you don't usually think of spiders as being aggressive. Sorry.
It's a lot
But
of
yeah,
stuff.
most of our bugs are quite small.
Yeah.
small but deadly.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. And yeah, with the huntsman.
And limited to the Northern Territory. Well, they're limited to the northeast coast, so like, don't worry about it. We live in the cold southern climate.
We've also got like jellyfish that are deadly.
Oh
It's
yeah.
That's
like
true.
we have quite.
Also small.
It's not just bugs. We have just like deadly creatures in general.
We don't have any deadly crabs. Sorry,
No.
I feel like there should be. Like, evolution
Surprise.
missed out. Evolution has really missed the boat on that one.
Crabs.
There's
Got
fish
left out.
that are poisonous. There's jellyfish that are poisonous. Crabs.
Crabs?
No.
They're just kind of.
As far as I know, someone can prove me wrong. I don't think there are poisonous crabs.
Poisonous crab.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
yeah.
Living their lives.
Eating stuff off the bottom of the ocean, mostly, and eating rocks, dead fish.
Yeah, they're very spider-like, so I'm not a fan. Anything that has lots of
But
legs.
they're quite chunky, and they're
That
really
makes it worse.
they're really solid though, right? Doesn't that make that better?
No, that makes it worse.
Their exoskeleton is like a
It's
rock.
like the worst thing about a tarantula is that it's got it's got a butt that you can. It's like hefty. You can see it.
Not a
It's
sexy,
like-
not a sexy butt.
Not a sexy butt. A deadly scary butt.
We
It's
should
like
ask the
too
fan artist
big.
to prove you wrong.
No, oh god, the day I open Twitter and I see sexy spider art, I'm quitting. I'm not, we can't, I just can't.
Well,
Can't stand
it's
it.
a good thing that the main character is not inspired by a spider.
Yes. I have had some,
Because I mean,
slightly sexy
the KILLBUG is a
mantis
mantis, a mantis
a
person.
inspired humanoid
Yeah,
bug.
it's very mantis-like.
Bird.
Mantis is also kind of gross.
Yeah, not a fan of mantises.
Real mantis, they're really long.
Mantises? Ooh,
Nice.
nice. Skill bug.
This is actually just to get all the achievements. On the
Yeah,
side.
we're just showing off the achievements.
So you didn't kill Cactus?
Well, I intentionally didn't because I wanted to leave that as a father.
Oh.
No achievement.
We can get it later. Okay, actually, yeah, the growth bugs, I don't know. I feel like video games that have bugs in them just generally are actually really cute. Because all the video games and bugs I think of are like the N64 era and also Deadly Creatures for the Wii. Which is just like, what if the bugs just look like real insects and it was boring? But I haven't played it though, so maybe it's actually really fun. Deadly Creatures is like, what if a spider fought a lizard?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the pitch. And it's like an action. It's like, you know that Ubisoft, I think it's also a Ubisoft game, like For Honor is like, what if a Viking fought a samurai? This is like, what? Yeah, it's like, it's kind of the exact same
I
pitch.
died in armor.
For Honor Insect Edition. I think Deadly Creatures with UB, but I could be wrong. It definitely feels like it was.
A little writhing tool spiders. I think of like Grounded and
Oh, yeah.
like is it a wolf spider? I don't know. I haven't actually
They have a lot
played
of
for obvious
spiders.
reasons. But that's like if there's like spiders in the game, I feel like it's
There are a lot of
like
scary
a
spiders.
big wow moment of like, oh shit,
That's true.
that's a big boy.
Yeah, Jedi Survivor. Oh no, Jedi Survivor. I didn't play that one. The one before that. Had good spiders.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, good Star Wars spiders. You know?
No.
Yeah, I don't know why there were so many spiders though. Whoever was designing the enemies clearly liked spiders. They're really large though, which is less gross,
Yeah.
somewhat.
I disagree.
These were like, I think it was like the character they're like twice as tall as the player, and the player's a human. So. I mean, if that was real, like, it's gross.
It's upsetting because I love fantasy games, and in every fantasy game,
There's always a
there's a spider dungeon or area.
So when-
and it's just
so when it's like a sexy lady spider, because it's always a lady.
because like
So
in
the brood
ESO,
mother, yeah.
there's like the I don't remember what it's called. There's a delve that has a big old spider lady,
Yeah.
and it's not fun. It's awful. And then all the spiders come down, like you talked about before, on the
Yeah.
and it's
All
just,
her babies
they're
come
right
to get
in
you.
your camera view, and it's like too close.
Okay, I'm requesting it now. Future creative directors. I'm done with the spider milfs. I want the spider dilfs.
Animals.
Yeah,
Very true. There's a severe lack of representation of spider builds.
yeah. It's like a funnel web game because you know how funnel webs. I think the females like are bigger and stronger, and they kill the men when they're done
That's
mating.
the same with redbacks.
I think it's the same with like nearly
A
every
lot of
insect.
spiders and insects. The women are hardcore.
Yeah, we could use some spider dilfs. You know.
Next game from Samurai Play, Spider Deal Simulator. Get ready, guys. It's great. We should request.
It's a roguelike because you die a lot because
You get
you get eaten by your mate. Yeah. It's like you have to mate and then run away.
Oh, dude.
Oh, what? Did you whiff the bloodshot?
No, I can't
No, I
change my
think-
mind.
Oh, you could have
You
done
gotta
it.
commit.
You need to commit more blood to it. It hungers. Oh, you don't have any health now?
Oh,
Come on, you can do it.
the melee.
You can do it. You can
I
do it.
barely got anything.
Oh.
The bloodshot, whatever you do.
Oh, Glenn.
Oh. Hey, did I
I gotta try.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
I think that's also time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably time.
Well, thanks everyone.
Hello, yeah.
I think we did good.
We did our best. So who won? You won.
Yeah.
No one's surprised.
No. Did I? Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
make
got
my high
top
school
scores.
though, so.
So it was a moral failure
Yeah.
on your part as well. Maybe we all failed.
Oh, wait,
It was there in the
sorry.
overview, yeah.
Where is
Okay.
Liver was the second person's username on the global leaderboard. Which I don't think it was.
Where is
Someone's changed their username because I don't remember seeing that.
Steam users like to change their username.
Mm.
Yeah.
Here we go. Congrats to our top 10.
Yeah, these
Doing crazy stuff.
champions.
It's wild. Maybe we'll get there one day. I would like to pass 1 million one day, but I think that's a pipe dream.
Be in top 25
Top
if you did.
20, yeah.
Yeah, you would be. Yeah, yeah. Getting into the endurance league.
Yeah, I think once you hit like 100,000, then you're set up to just keep working. But I get
No,
fatigued
the peak-
before I get
Need your
that.
cans of energy drink.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You could pause and take breaks though. You know, we
That's
don't put
true.
you out.
I forget about that, but I also feel like I'm cheating if I do that. I feel like it has to be all or nothing.
I feel like it has to be like every 15 minutes, like a wrist stretching break.
Yeah, true. To get the oh, you hear that crack?
Elephants doing crack.
Happens to
I'm
me.
noticing like the people who cover this on YouTube are very well.
Yeah.
Some of them getting to the top, but not all of them.
Pretty high. Pretty
These
high.
are all top 100, so I'm doing very well.
I think everyone in the top 100 is above 100,000 then.
Indeed.
Wow. Oh, look! Draps, there he is.
Wow!
Ex-Samurai Punk employee.
That's amazing.
Draps TV.
Oh, God.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Cool, cool,
and
cool.
I hope you get the chance to play some KILLBUG.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
All right.
Hope you enjoy it.
Bye.
Bye.
Do I wave at the screen?
Yeah, I don't know.